Greetings, Guardians of Dominion. Zeus here with another revealing video. Yesterday, Community Manager Andrew posted a detailed response in the Discord starboard, and what he revealed might change how you look at Totem Fusion, the elemental season, and your emeralds. This wasn't part of any official announcement, no pop-up, no news feed, just a quiet message in Discord that most players missed. But make no mistake. The information inside could affect your entire July strategy. Let's break down exactly what was said, and why it matters more than you think. Here's exactly what Andrew said. I wanted to talk a bit about Totem Fusion. We've seen the feedback, and yeah, we know this feature hasn't landed smoothly for everyone. That's totally fair. Honestly, that's been the case with almost every major feature we've introduced. Titans, yep, there were times before Titans, pets, new game modes, most of them were met with skepticism at first. Over time, they found their place. We believe Totem Fusion has the same potential. Once you actually get to experiment with it, we think a lot of you will find it pretty fun and impactful. The Titan fights and the overall Titan meta should feel much deeper with Totem Fusion introduction. At least, that's the intent. But right now, you haven't had the chance to actually play with it. All you see is the cost, the randomness, and the uncertainty, which makes it a hard sell. Still, you have your concerns, and they are absolutely legit. Let's break down the two biggest concerns you've brought up. Totem-to-Emerald exchange. This one's a deal breaker for many of you. We get it, that option became a big part of how players managed resources. But we won't be bringing it back. The exchange was added back when the only way to get totems was to throw tons of emeralds into the altar. That's not the case anymore, and keeping the exchange breaks the balance of everything around totems, including our ability to give them out more freely. With the exchange in place, we simply couldn't ever offer totem fragments or access to totems in events, milestone chains, etc., without causing major issues. Totems will still be rare, but not locked away forever. We're also keeping and expanding the gifting option. It'll be a bit less restrictive soon, so there'll still be ways to share totems, even after you're done with your own. Randomness in Fusion. We get why this one stings. Random outcomes are a core part of Hero Wars, Soul Atrium, Artifact Chest, Astral Seer, many event boxes, you name it. But it hits differently when expensive resources are on the line. What we've already done is we've tried to make Fusion more forgiving than, say, patterns. There's influence over the odds, partial refunds when things don't go your way, and a reliable path to around level 3, which is already strong. You only really push higher if you want that final edge. Still, the concern is valid. We've passed the feedback to the team, and we're looking at options for stronger bad luck protection, maybe something like a guaranteed result after a certain number of attempts or catalysts spent. No promises yet, but the conversation is happening. We would also love to show you the current implementation first, to gather the feedback after you've seen it in action and have more context. Why didn't we just say that in the FAQ? Fair question. We answered about gifting but didn't directly confirm the removal of the exchange. Not because we thought you wouldn't notice, we figured the message was clear without spelling it out. But we see now that it felt like we were dodging the topic, and that's on us. Another player raised an important question regarding the elemental season and totem conversion. Here's exactly what they asked. In July there is a new element season, can you tell us, before buying the golden ticket, if the end of converting totem in emeralds will happen this month? As a consumer we have the right, at least in EU, to know exactly what we are buying and eventually expiration dates. Thank you for your transparent fair communication. And here's how Andrew responded. Hey. That's a very good and timely question, thanks for bringing it up. The Totem-to-Emerald exchange will be disabled at the very end of July, just a few hours after the elemental season ends. That means the elemental season will be your last chance to get a totem and still exchange it for emeralds. But to do that, you'll need to act fast and don't let the totem sit in your equipment tab for days or weeks. The same goes for all other totem fragments you might have. You will have the whole month of July to cash them out. After that, they'll only be usable for catalyst conversion. Just to be clear, the gifting option is not affected by these changes. We'll be posting an official notification next week, so that everyone, not just the folks here on Discord, gets the info in time. But to say it one more time, if you don't let your rewards sit in your mail or inventory, you will be able to exchange the totem from the upcoming season for emeralds. And there you have it, Guardians, a direct and surprisingly detailed response from the community manager, straight from the Discord starboard. We now have clarity on the fate of the Totem-to-Emerald exchange, the timing tied to the upcoming elemental season, and even a glimpse into how Totem Fusion is meant to evolve. Whether you're still skeptical or cautiously optimistic, this is the kind of information that helps you make smarter decisions going into July. Now I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think Totem Fusion will find its place like Titans and Pets did? Are you planning to buy the golden ticket, or does this update change your mind? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, I read every one of them. And if you found this helpful, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, so you never miss important updates like this. Until next time, Guardians, stay sharp, stay informed, and as always, salute and friendship.